The countdown is on to 2022, but a new surge in COVID cases is putting celebrations in jeopardy.
We always had 20 or 20. My son's about 30 years old, and all his friends come over, our neighbors, our friends, relatives. 20, 25 people, they all stop in, and it goes all night, and that's gone.
Tonight in New York City's Times Square, the ball is up, but officials are hoping to keep the crowd count down.
Well, we are looking to stay right here and hang out for New Year's and bring in 2022. Woo!
Last month, Mayor Bill de Blasio seeming optimistic, sending this invitation to the nation.
This New Year's Eve, Times Square, everyone come on down. We're celebrating.
But just days before the ball drop, striking a different tone, announcing plans to scale back the celebration.
New reported cases, 7-day average, a figure we could never have imagined.
In a normal year, hundreds of thousands of people would pack into Times Square on New Year's Eve. This year, only 15,000 will be allowed in, and everyone is required to show proof of vaccination and wear a mask.
The changes come as COVID cases in the U.S. hit an all-time high Tuesday, with the weekly average topping 260,000.
The New Year's Eve celebration where you have 30 or 40 people and you don't know the vaccine status of many of the people, that's something you really want to stay away from.
Cities across the country now forced to rethink those big New Year's Eve celebrations. Some cities scrapping festivities altogether. San Francisco canceling their New Year's Eve fireworks, and Atlanta putting their annual peach drop on hold.
I think it's a responsible move for the city because of the new variant coming out. So I really do think it's the best interest of the city to keep everyone safe as possible.
But the party isn't stopping in Vegas, where fireworks from atop 8 different casinos will light up the Strip at midnight. Chicago has promised the city's biggest fireworks show ever, despite the governor's warning.
Omicron and Delta are coming to your party. So you need to think twice about how many people will be gathered together, keeping social distancing if you're at a party, and if you can't, leave.
Another New Year's Eve apart for some, with hope for more gathering in the year to come.
We need to get rid of this virus, so 2022 is going to be better.
And Priscilla Thompson is live in Times Square for us tonight. Priscilla, what was the overall sense you got from people you spoke to about, whether they have any anxiety about being in a large gathering?
Well, Aaron, I spoke to a few locals who tell me they plan to stay in this New Year's Eve, but most of the people here that I spoke to are tourists, and they tell me that they're vaccinated, they're boosted, they're going to wear those masks, but plan on going out on the town. Aaron?
So since we are talking about these big public celebrations, what are the health experts actually saying about hosting, these gatherings or hosting gatherings at home even?
Well, doctors say that if you're at home with family or having small gatherings, as long as you know the vaccination status of everyone there and you know that they're vaccinated and boosted, you should be okay to move forward with those celebrations. But of course, if you're not feeling well before heading out, it's probably best to stay at home. Aaron?
All right, Priscilla Thompson for us tonight in Times Square. Priscilla, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.